Here we have an HP laptop that came in really for data recovery, but the customer said if we can fix it, great. If not, then just attempt to do data recovery. The laptop looks like this, and we already took off the palm rest, the keyboard and touchpad. Big Boss pointed me to a point on the board where he suspects there's a problem. So what we're gonna do is visual inspection. And yeah, look at this. Big Boss is the man. He's right. He saw something here and he said to check this area, and he's right. Look at this. We have a blown capacitor. The computer is not turning on. I know most of you like 20, 30, 40-minute videos, but looks like you're out of luck today. Some people ask, why do you always get the easy repairs? It depends on how you define easy. Easy in the sense of finding faults, or easy in the sense of what kind of work is being done to the board. Any device is considered an easy repair if you are able to find the fault quick. It's your experience that allows you to find that fault quickly. You may give the same laptop to somebody else and they may spend 3-4 hours trying to figure out the fault, and they won't be able to because their eye is not trained to look for things like that. They do not know where to look. So any device repair is considered easy if you are able to find the fault quick, and that's why it looks easy. Capacitor is out, and let's plug the charging cable in and see what happens. Fume extractor off. And I do see the light, so that's a good sign. Let's power it on. And wait. Actually, power is here and not here. I do see the power light. Let me inspect this under the thermal camera and see what else we can find. Be right there. We had a customer that came in and he wanted to speak with me, and in the meantime I asked Big Boss to remove the screws and all the connections from the board. I wanted to inspect back of the board and see if there's anything obvious there, because right now the computer is turning on. I do see the light. I see the DC light and I see the power button light, and the board is hot, but there's nothing on the screen. Absolutely nothing on the screen. What I want to do is inspect the board under a thermal camera again and see what's going on. The thermal camera will show us if we have possibly a short on the board. I want to look for heat areas or hot areas on the board. I mean, right now the CPU is on. And right now it's about 110 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And if we inspect the rest of the board, I do not see anything obvious at all. That's not a short here. I don't think that's a short here. I do not see anything obvious at all. And if we flip the board and look at the back, I mean, the CPU is right there, so this area getting hot is normal, but we can focus the heat on this one area and see if there's any specific component possibly heating up. If we go to manual mode and I'm gonna go up on the temperature, yeah, I mean, the heat is normal. The heat is normal. I mean, right now we're gonna have to I'm gonna disconnect the power cable, and right now the only thing I have connected is the screen itself, and we do not know if the screen is good or not because the laptop is on but nothing is coming on the screen. We only have the screen cables connected and the power cable. That's it. We do not have any keyboard connected, no mouse connected, no SD card cable connected, no hard drive cable connected, just the screen cables and the power button cable. Let me remove both sticks of RAM, try to boot up the system like that and see what happens. I mean, I want to eliminate the fact that it could be any of the connections on the board or anything that connects to the motherboard. Sometimes a bad SD card board can cause the laptop not to turn on, or sometimes a bad keyboard is short on the keyboard, maybe liquid spilled on that keyboard. It's shorting out, it can cause the computer not to turn on, or a bad mouse can cause the computer not to turn on. A bad Wi-Fi card can cause the computer not to turn on. Not all laptops, but we do not know if that's the case with this laptop. So I removed both sticks of RAM, and we're gonna turn the computer on, and we do see the light here, the power button light, and we do see the DCN light. We're not getting any beeps, and we're not getting any possibly 3 flashing lights to indicate that we have missing RAM. I only have a solid light at the power button and a solid light at the DCN button. I'm gonna start by just putting 1 stick of RAM, because a bad RAM can cause black screen. And then we're gonna try out the other one, and then we're gonna switch slots and see if that makes any difference. Right now, if you look at this, our power button LED was steady on. Now it's flashing. On, it's on, and now it's off. It was not doing that before. Let me remove that stick of RAM and try the other one. And we're gonna power it on. I put the other stick of RAM inside, and now the power button. Oh! It's on. Wow! Bad stick of RAM. Wow! I mean, I know that bad RAM can cause the screen not to come on, but I honestly had very little hope that doing this will fix the problem. The laptop is on. Wow. How many of you would have thought that the problem was a RAM stick? Right now what I want to do is switch the RAM stick to the other slot. And see if the laptop will turn on. I mean, I do not think the problem is the RAM slot, but I just want to confirm that both RAM slots are good. LED light is on and it's steady. It's not going off. And laptop is on. One last test I want to do is I'm going to remove this good RAM stick and we're going to use the faulty one. Let's see what happens. I want to confirm that this RAM stick is bad. So let's go ahead and turn the laptop on. The light is on. And you see how it turned off? The power LED. Look at this, it's on. And now off. So the RAM stick is faulty. We got it. The RAM stick is faulty. How many of you would have thought that this problem was caused by a faulty RAM stick? Let me know. While at it, and to save the world from complaints, let's go ahead and replace this capacitor. It will only take a minute. The laptop will work without it. And so everything is good. I just wanted to save the world from complaints, because we're gonna have people leaving a comment. Why didn't you replace the capacitor? How come you did not replace the capacitor? The world is gonna end because you did not replace that capacitor, so on and so forth. The customer is gonna get both his data and the laptop back. And that's it, job is done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.